Hi, everybody out there in YouTube or Facebook land. There's my ugly mug. So, a friend of mine, Ben, asked me a question the other day about leveling frets and crowning frets, and what do I use? And I'm going to kind of show the methodology that I use to do this. All right, pretty fancy camera work. All right, first of all, to see if they're level, I have this. I have a couple of these. This is an original one. This is a brown and sharp straight edge. They haven't made these in years and years and years, but I got this from my dad. And what you do is you lay this across the frets, and you can see, actually not see, but you can feel if the fret is high or not. Like right there. Hear that rattle? It's hard to do this with one hand, but that rattle means that this middle fret is high, and I can tell it's high because if you go to turn it like this, it'll pivot on the one that's up higher. There's one here that's significantly high that I found a minute ago, right there. So that there, which is the, I don't know, 8th fret, maybe 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah, 8th fret, is significantly high. So I'll put that up there in that handy spot. And I use a very simple methodology to do this. A mill file, just a plain old file. Let me double check here. Is it 8? That one right there. So check it. Still high, but not as much. That one's high, right next to it. So, and I'm only going to do a little bit of this because I don't want to bore you with just what it looks like to drop a tool on the floor. What it looks like to lower a fret, but I'm going to show you the more important part for some people. How in the world do you round them? Well, some people use these. It's a, let me turn it on end. See, it's concave, and they just put it on there like that, and that's supposed to round it. Well, they do sort of round them, and sometimes over the body, up in here, I'll use them. But what I normally use is this. This is a 3-corner file. Let me turn it. See, it's a 3-corner file. And this head, boy, it's hard to tell with a video, but see how that point is a little shiny? Well, when these are brand new, they have grooves all the way up to the edge. But what you do is you take this thing and very carefully on a belt sander, you take off the sharp point so that these 3 points on it are now smooth. Now, and what you do is you use this to round the fret. And what I do is I start on one side. I usually start on the left because I'm right-handed. So if you watch back here, and I'm not going to be able to do it very well because I'm holding this phone camera in one hand, but you turn your hand like this, and I go and what I'm doing is I turn and it cuts when I push. So I turn my hand to the right and then come back and turn my hand to the left, and I tip back and forth like this to get like this part of the fret, and then this, and then this, and then this, and then this, and so I go back and forth. And you rock your hand. Look at that. I popped the binding loose there. That's easy enough to fix. But that motion, like that, is what you're looking for. I'm not actually rounding it here. I'm just showing you. You have to put a pretty good little bit of pressure on it. And when you're done, you're going to have some little scratches along through here, which is what sandpaper and steel wool's for. So, it's more about that motion and rhythm of it than anything else to get it to where it works right. Yeah, looky there. Came a little loose. I'll use some super glue and get it back down. I'm redoing this guitar. We built that in here and had some issues with the top sinking down. And I'm going to put a bridge doctor in it, I think. And we had some bad lacquer, I think, is what actually happened. So, anyways, that's what I wanted to show Ben and anybody else that's interested. So have a happy, happy day.